Hey, Mike here. I want to talk with you today about 5 things to look for when looking for an investor-focused real estate agent. So if you want help in building and growing your portfolio, you need to work with somebody that understands working with investors. And you can't have an agent that's really great at residential sales and at the same time they work with investors, or you can find somebody who specializes in working with investors. So us on the Elite Advantage team, we pretty much only work with investors. And so that is our focus. And so here are 5 things to think about when you're looking for an investor agent. Number 1, look for their past sales, right? What have they sold in the past? A lot of times they might not post it online, so you can always ask them and find out what their past sales were, but you want to look for a track record. You want the experience that they've done this in the past at least a handful of times working with other investors so that they truly understand kind of what you're looking for. So look for those past sales. Number 2, you're going to ask about their current portfolio. Have they done investments in the past? There's a lot of different phases of investment real estate. They could be a flipper, a house hacker. They could work on multifamily or commercial. They might do the work themselves or hire it out. So ask a bit about their past experience. It might have changed over time too. Personally, we did an investment property. We became accidental landlords through a townhouse. We've done some flips. We've done some commercial. Now we've worked with multifamily. And so it can change over time. So just get a feel, have they worked with investment properties in the past? And if so, what does that look like? You're looking for somebody that has done this before. Number 3, ask what their niche is. People who focus on investors might have certain niches where they're more comfortable and more familiar. Some might not. And so ask them, what locations are you working in? What types of properties do your investors typically purchase? Do you focus on short-term rentals or mid-term rentals in addition to long-term rentals? The multifamily piece, commercial. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Investor-focused teams like ours tend to work with quite a few clients because we have multiple agents who each have certain areas of specialty, certain locations, and so we cover a wide gamut of things where sometimes if you're just a solo agent, you might just have a certain niche. And that's okay if they haven't spent time working specifically in what you're looking for. They might have past experience in other areas that they can draw to it. Just like a residential real estate may not have sold a home exactly in your neighborhood, but they know how to do analysis, they know how to run comps, they know how to look at past sales and can really help you. So that's what you're looking for in terms of kind of a niche. What can you focus on? The 4th thing, can they help you build out your local team? Whether they're in state or out of state, you want them to be able to help you. They have connections. So what is your local team? It's usually an agent, right? That's going to help you along the way, kind of guide you through that process. A lender, or maybe a few different lenders, depending on the types of properties that you're looking at and how you need to finance them. And then property managers, contractors, vendors. And so kind of depending on that niche, do they have a team of people that you could reach out to help with those renovations, help with managing the property, depending on what your strategy is going to be moving forward. So a realtor has a vested interest in helping you purchase a property and probably has a Rolodex of people that they can rely on or can refer to you to interview and reach out and see who it might be that you best need to move forward. So that's the 4th thing that you're looking for. And finally, number 5, do they speak the language of investment real estate? If you're newer to investing, you might not know the language of real estate working with investors or understand it as much, but they're going to have a grasp of, cash on cash returns, cap rates, pro formas, loan to value. And so the terms that they're using are investor focused terms. If you ask a real estate agent who hasn't worked with investors that much about a cash on cash return and they kind of give you a funny look, that means they probably don't have enough experience. And so those are the things that you're going to look for to see, do they understand the numbers? Do they understand the analysis? And so if you have experience investing and you're looking in a new location, ask some of that terminology to them and they'll have a decent understanding. You'll be able to tell pretty quickly whether they understand that or not. So there you have it. There's 5 things that you can look for when choosing an investor-focused real estate agent. If you have any questions or if you're looking for somebody, feel free to reach out to us. We want to be able to help help you find agents. We have connections with agents all over the United States, and so we want to help you find a good fit in the market that you're looking in, and so we can point you to the right direction. www.investwithelite.com. There's a questionnaire. You can fill it out and set up a call. We point you into the right direction. So happy to help you in any way we can.